Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Battle Court Jai-Alai. Tonight's game day will feature the Renegades and the Chargers. And up next, flipping over to doubles here, second division matchup. Goixerri and Ben represent the Renegades, Iturbide and Ubilla for the Chargers. And two of the better teams in their respective divisions as well. Again, Iturbide and Ubilla 6-2 overall this season. Flip over here to Goixerri and Ben also 6-2. There's a serve. We begin match number 2. Backhand to the inside on the bounce. Late call there. Ben makes the scoop. Hard backhand, stopped overhead. Here's Iturbide. Ben from deep in the backcourt. Powerfully thrown to the inside, picked off by Ubilla. Ubilla now wall-to-wall. Goixerri gets involved, turns the rebote on the bounce. One-handled again. Ubilla from the backcourt puts it on the wall. Goixerri with a good catch. Backhand by Ubilla, dropping. Here's Ben, takes it right off the side wall. Here's Iturbide, backed up to the 10 line, able to pass from the left side. Rebote, forehand, rebound off the back wall, opens up as a Magic City bounce. Ubilla from the backcourt. Hard over the top, Goixerri comes back, calls him off, and he turns the rebote. Here's Ben at the 12 line, another hard backhand. Ubilla steps in there, takes it in on the left side. Rebote forehand, comes up the middle, stopped by Iturbide into the carom. That's wide. First point going to the Renegades. Let's go Goixerri and Ben. Powerful serve, crossing, handled by Ubilla. There's a backhand, powerfully thrown, Ben handles. Ben from the 12 line, puts it inside. Great catch by Iturbide. Powerful backhand, stopped by Goixerri. Ubilla low running backhand. Goixerri there to cut it off. This one higher and harder. Ubilla in the corner. Backhand. Drop to the inside. Goixerri backed up to the 10. Powerful throw again. Here's Ubilla. A backhand two wall. That lands wide. 2 points for the Renegades.
Unforced errors catch up on you real quick. That carom by Iturbide earlier, he's been landing those. That landed just wide. The backhand two wall. Ubilla tried to catch them out of place. Just landed out of play.
Hard serve, in and out of the basket of Ubilla. That is 3 straight for the Renegades. Fault under serve. Second serve coming up. A good serve lands between. Goixerri and Ben did have 3 points. It is a second serve coming up. A runner to the inside, stopped by Iturbide. Backhand blasted out to the forehand of Ben. Ben high off the front wall. Ubilla looking for it, takes it in the air. Softer touch on the backhand. Goixerri steps back to the 10 line. This one high and hard, just out of reach. Here's a rebote for Iturbide. Stopped in the air by Ben now. Ben from the backcourt. Ubilla slows it down again, trying to get it to Ben in the corner. This one coming out. Goixerri turns the rebote. Iturbide aggressively from the costado. It's a two-wall stop by Goixerri. Avoids the net, drops it inside. Iturbide again. This time puts it inside to Ben. He caught it up in the air. Ubilla now back at the 13 line. Makes a powerful throw, wall to wall. Goixerri backpedals quickly, rips it inside on the bounce. Ubilla handles it. Low runner. Well, that's a little too low. That caught the pad. And the pad is bad. 4 points for Goixerri and Ben.
Yeah, so Ubilla with all that power, more than capable of getting it up onto the glass and in play. Trying to throw the low runner to the inside. Just caught the pad.
Backhand played at the 9 line, dropped inside. Here's Ubilla. Ubilla from the 12, softer touch. Ben steps up, takes it in the air, high and hard. And that just does clear the overhead screen. Well thrown. Iturbide gets out there wall-to-wall on his rebote. Goixerri dropped to the inside on the bounce. Ubilla handles. Ben again crouching down, makes the play at the 11 line. Soft touch. Iturbide pulls it in. Ben at the 12 again. This one cutting to the inside. Ubilla thought about it. Iturbide comes out for the rebote. Goixerri on the forehand, going for the 3-wall play. Ubilla tracks it down. Oh, right to the left side of Goixerri, though. Great positioning. Iturbide between the 9 and 10 line, drops it inside. Here's Ben. Ubilla now from the left side. Ben pulls in another one up at the 12 line. This one high and hard. Backed up to Ubilla now. Goixerri reaching low from the 9 line. The runner stopped on the left side of Ubilla. Ubilla's backhand dropping low. Here's Ben now. Flying catch by Ubilla. He keeps this one to the inside. Goixerri from the 9 line. Back to Ubilla, trading throws here. Now Ben now getting involved. High and hard, that one clears. Iturbide backpedals, gets out there, throws it outside. Good scoop by Goixerri. Goixerri's carom opens up to score. 5 points for Goixerri and Ben. They have a possible set point. Look at Iturbide, throws it outside. Yeah, look at the way this opens up. Maybe a Magic City bounce. Oh, yeah, it was. Yeah, you see the little shuffles and the reaction by Iturbide. I mean, he was looking to maybe take that on his left side, and that opened up and beat him to the net. Outside serve, handled by Ubilla. Ubilla powerfully back into the corner. Catching 3 walls. Goixerri in perfect position, turns the rebote. Big bounce, controlled by Ubilla. Here's the backhand. Hard to the inside of the rebote, powered by Goixerri. Stepped on the left side of Ubilla. And out of the way, Goixerri, left side rebote, slows things down for the moment. Here's Ubilla from up at the 10 line. Big backhand of the rebote for Goixerri. Keeps it to the inside, dropped it at the feet. Ubilla runs around it and makes the save. Ben reaching up high, forehand coming up the middle. Iturbide stops it. Iturbide hard throw to the outside. Ben going for it in the air and just missed it. There'll be no shutout here. Iturbide and Ubilla on the board.
Yeah, I don't know how Ben's supposed to catch that with someone screaming in his face like that, but, you know, once you see the ball right in front of your backcourt cesta, I know you want the rebote or you want every ball, but that's not helpful.
Here's Ben from the left side. Low running backhand, caught the pad. Certainly did, catching just a piece. That is out of play. 2 points for Iturbide and Ubilla. Yeah, sometimes it makes more of a noise, but you can just tell. The ball was traveling down and kicked way up off the pad. Good call there by the front judge. Serve comes to the outside. Ben handles, opens up with the low runner. Crossing the side wall, Ubilla ducks. Iturbide makes the save. Ben back to the inside, reaching in, makes the stop overhead. Just out of reach of Ubilla. Rebote power to the inside. Ben handles. Iturbide goes up for it, up at the 10 line. Wall to wall from the left side. Rebote by Goixerri. Stopped overhead by Iturbide. From at the 9 line. Keeps his backhand inside for Ben. Goixerri on the move early, up at the 6 line, turns it to the inside. Here's Ubilla now on the forehand over the top, fake the carom. Goixerri comes back for it. He drops it to the inside. Ubilla up at the 8 line, advancing on the backhand, wall to wall on his return. Goixerri drops it high off the front wall. Ubilla runs under it. Ubilla now on the forehand. Over the top, handled on the bounce. Goixerri whips it inside. Ubilla tipped it. Point and set. Goixerri and Ben take it 6-2. Minute and a half up on the board. We'll come back and play our second set.
Iturbide and Ubilla warming up a little bit as they got into that second set. Goixerri and Ben pretty dominant throughout that first set. Here we are on the ESPN3 Players Cage. Players taking their breaks back here in between sets. You see most of the Renegades squad there getting feedback.
And it was a pretty significant deficit to begin. I mean, 5-0. And Iturbide and Ubilla finally got up on the board. The Chargers won this first matchup in the second-ranked division back earlier in the season. Take a look at exactly that was. I think it was back on the middle of March on the 18th. Chargers and Renegades. And Iturbide and Ubilla got the better of Goixerri and Ben. I mean, that's the leader of the team. You have to stop Goixerri up in the front. Got a little help with the sidewall on one of those kill shot attempts, but too much power or too much pressure early on. But Iturbide's been maybe the star of this battle court season. He's been so effective from the costado, killing shots. Just have to get a couple more opportunities here in this second set. See if he can do so. Chargers will come out with control of the serve. There's a serve by Iturbide. Our second set is underway. Ben handles a serve, drops it inside. That's picked off by Ubilla. Here's Ben now from the 12 line, keeps it to the inside. Iturbide backs up, he cut it off in the air. Great catch off the sidewall again. The backhand just does clear. Here's a rebote, that's right on the wall. Good save by Iturbide, gets it in the backcourt. Ben now, forehand to the inside, stopped in the air by Ubilla. Ubilla the low runner, Ben steps out of the way, Goixerri, left side rebote. Iturbide on the costado, hard to the inside, backing up, Ben scooped it up. Iturbide now up at the 9, another backhand. This is cutting inside. Ben out of the way at the last second. Goixerri lays it up. All he can do with it. Iturbide attacks. Forehand, low and hard. The scoop is missed. Rebote not there. That's a point for the Chargers, Iturbide and Ubilla. It started with a point this second set.
No fault for Ben there. You can't catch a ball you can barely see. Iturbide threw that ball from about the 5 line, 4 line, something like that, about as hard as he could.
Ben takes the serve up high on the left side. Low runner. Picked off there by Ubilla. Backhand to the inside. Stopped there by Ubilla again from the 12 line. High to the inside, just out of reach of Ben. Goixerri on the rebote. Powerfully caught off the sidewall. What reflex there by Iturbide. Ben now on the forehand. Dropped to the inside. Magic City bounce. Switch from left to right and tipped it. Renegades tie it up, 1-1.
What do we mean when we say a Magic City bounce in the announcing? Sidewall has some features to it that make the ball come out at an unpredictable angle. About 80%, 85% of the time the ball touches the sidewall, you know what it's doing. About 15% of the time, you don't. That's a Magic City bounce.
Powerful serve. Ubilla caught that one behind him, blasted inside. Great catch by Goixerri. Ubilla advancing up at the 10 line, drops it inside. Ben reaching down low. Ubilla backed up to the glass, forehand, backhand rather, to the inside. Ben reaching up overhead. Another backhand, this one a little closer to the sidewall. Ben steps out of the way. Goixerri, left side rebote. Picked up by Ubilla again. Ben thought about another one. Goixerri turns the rebote. Iturbide with a great catch. Backhand opens up to the middle of the court. Goixerri on the forehand, low and hard. Back to Ubilla, great catch. Hard backhand follows. Out of the reach of Ben. Here's another rebote. This one high off the front wall. Big bouncer is controlled. Ubilla puts it inside. Goixerri, running backhand. Iturbide now. Powerfully into the backcourt. Ben reaching up. Ben now from the 12 line, hard throw to the inside, picked off by Ubilla. Backhand, dropping low. Here's a rebote left side. It's a 2-wall. Just out of reach, thrown to score. What a shot by Goixerri. The Renegades lead 2-1. Hard serve, handled well on the left side of Ubilla. What a catch. Right in the corner, Goixerri called him off. Just lays it up. Iturbide missed the catch. 3-1 lead for the Renegades.
Seemed like it was in the sweet spot there for Iturbide to make that catch. Just cut back to the inside. Ubilla called him off of it, but
Iturbide into the 2-wall, thrown to score. What a combination. Takes the serve right into the 2-wall. Just a 1-point deficit now. The Chargers serve.
that was so beautifully executed by Iturbide. Picked the serve through a perfect Costello 2-all off the serve to score. Beautifully executed.
Over serve, second serve coming up. And a good serve lands between the 4 and 7 line. That serve will score. It's an ace. We are tied up 3-3. Goixerri steps in there trying to take the serve, knocked down. That is 4 points now. The Chargers take the lead.
It's obviously Goixerri's option into what serve he goes for. He really had no business going for that one.
Ben from the outside takes it in, the backhand right in the corner. Rabote laid up by Iturbide. Goixerri attacks into the drop shot. Iturbide going to get there. Iturbide whips it outside. That is well outside the court. 4-4 is the score. Here's Ben from the 12 line. Puts it inside. Stop by Ubilla. Ben reaching up overhead from the 12 line. Wall to wall. Bote dropped inside. Goixerri, quick turn. Ubilla on the hop. Great control. The backhand up at the 9 line. Gonna get this one to pass Ben. Goixerri all alone. Looks for the Rabote. Keeps it inside where it scores. Ball's missed. 5 points for Goixerri and Ben. They have a possible set and a possible match point. That serve knocked down in the box. Point set and a hard-fought match going to Goixerri and Ben. Winning in straight sets, 6-2, 6-4. Another win on this game day for the Renegades. 2-0, 1 singles and 1 doubles win. 2.5 points for the team this season now, added to their total. And they are up in first place, half a point ahead of the Warriors. We'll come back here in a few moments, show you that scoreboard. Before we get to our next match, 3rd Division doubles, Goinaga and Arta take on Zuleika and Bradley. Look at the game day scoreboard. Turn your attention there to the bottom of the screen, though. It's the bottom portion there with all 6 teams. Look at the Renegades in that leftmost spot. That means they've earned the most points this year. Half a point ahead of the Warriors. And those 2 teams will be deadlocked on points remaining this season after today. After today's 6 matches, that means the Renegades and Warriors. 2 game days left. And we have the 3rd division doubles match coming up next. Goinaga and Arta out there. Zuleika, you see Bradley make his way out to the court. Before we get to that, we will hear from the winning team, Goixerri and Ben. Battle of the teams at 6-2. They jump out ahead. 7th win of the year.
Congratulations on winning that match. This team got better off you guys in the first matchup earlier this year. What was the game plan to limit Iturbide's shot making up in the front?
Don't miss balls, fight, throw balls to the back, and don't miss balls as I said.
Yeah, for me it was a little bit different. For him, that was him up front. He basically told me if I get in a position where I catch it on my right side, which is my weak side, to make sure I get it past Iturbide. I can't give it to him at the 4. And we did, if you watch, we did that most of the game, so that's why we was able to be successful.
Well, guys, again, congratulations on winning that match.
Hey, Coach, love you. Happy birthday. That win was for you, Coach Watkins. Happy birthday, big fella.
All right, well, thank you so much, guys.